Britain's Royal Mint has unveiled celebratory coins to mark the coronation of King Charles III.
Yeah, collectibles. This comes less than 1 month before the big event. The coins include a 50 pence and £5. Their creation marks the first crowned effigy of King Charles on a coin. So they will go on sale later this month. Their unveiling comes one day after Buckingham Palace confirmed Prince Harry will be present when his father is officially crowned king in Westminster Abbey on May 6th. However, his wife Meghan and their 2 children are not expected to attend the ceremony.
Joining us now is Julian Payne. He is a CBS News Royal contributor and the former communications director for the Prince of Wales, soon to be coronated as King Charles. Julian, always good to see you. The question on everybody's mind, knowing that Harry is going to be in attendance but Meghan isn't, is who decided that, and how does the king feel about the situation with Harry and Meghan?
Well, I think it was naturally going to be a conversation between both sides of the family. I'm sure that the King is absolutely delighted to have the Duke of Sussex there. Naturally, he'd want both of his sons there. Of course, there'll be some sadness that the wider family isn't able to make it, but I know that there are good reasons why that can't be the case. As has been alluded to, it is Prince Archie's birthday, and so, you know, there are reasons why they won't be able to make the trip as well.
And do you expect that we'll see Harry and William on equal setting as part of this ceremony? Because they're not equal as far as titles go and official roles in the family, although they are equal sons of the king. Talk to us about the upcoming ceremony and what type of participation we may see from the young men.
So I think that the ceremony is quite set, and I think there is a role for the Prince of Wales in the ceremony. The role for the Duke of Sussex is unlikely to be the same. A lot of those final details will still be being worked through, but this is that big ceremonial moment. Don't forget, he is already king. He's been King Charles III since his mother breathed her last, but this is that ceremonial moment when the crown is placed upon his head. So this is the ceremonial rather than the actual sort of appointment of becoming king, if you like.
So, Julian, I want to ask you about that as the one person at this table who doesn't have the lovely British accent and an understanding of the royal family, maybe mirroring what many of our watchers think. We haven't ever seen a coronation, at least in my lifetime. What is the purpose of the coronation since he's already king?
Well, this is a tradition which, you know, stretches back many, many centuries and is very much the symbolic moment when the people see the monarch crowned. So, as you know, the succession is seamless. There is never a point when there isn't a monarch. It goes from one to the other. But this is the moment when the crown is placed on the head, when the king, in this case, has the opportunity to swear allegiance to defending the Church of England, where he says he will be defender of the faith. Some people have talked about the fact that he represents many different faiths in a multicultural society in which we now live with multi-faiths that come with it. But he has that role of defender of the Church as Supreme Governor of the Church of England. So this is about the symbolism. This is about taking on those roles. And in years gone by, in centuries gone by, this is the moment when people would see this thing happen. They would see the crown go on the new sovereign's head, and so they would see him being crowned king. That's what this is about. And of course, on this occasion, you also have the Queen Consort, who will also be crowned. So you have the king.
So they're dropping consort as the title, I understand.
That's right. I mean, that is to be expected, you know, for many, many generations going back. It's been the king and queen. So it's important, I think, at this time to have been able to distinguish between the Queen who was Queen Elizabeth II and the Queen Consort, who is not the sovereign but is the partner to the king. So I think it's been quite a good navigating word, but now that we are all quite familiar with the king and queen, that's how they'll be referred to moving forwards.
And you'll be there?
I will, yes. I was delighted to have been invited to attend, so I'm going to be...
And are you still looking for a +1?
Sadly, those invites are in short supply, but as soon as I'm done there, I will be straight back over and hopefully being able to share some of my experience with the CBS viewers.
Wonderful. Well, we'll hold you to that. Julian Payne, great to have you here in Studio 57. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Julian.